What's some like advanced analytic techniques that can help in extracting deep insights for like these large data assets?
So, I think it depends on the type of analytics one does. That's how I would choose to address it. It depends. Are you really trying to just assess what happened, or, why it happened, which tends to be more descriptive and diagnostic? Then, that's primarily trying to run the analytics machine, looking at the rearview mirror, right? Those tend to be simpler, and the analytics we typically use either starts with reporting or some kind of BI tool, but then, gets into, some level of regressions and, basic kind of what we would call business performance analytics. But then when you get into the real meat of it, in the predictive and prescriptive side, right, where you're trying to inform, what is likely to happen, where you're looking through the windshield, as I allude to it, or inform the business what should be done. Then you're getting into the real meat of advanced analytics and data science, right? You get into domains like, marketing mix analytics, or machine learning, deep learning type inferences, more of the data scientific type methods. And so there's a variety of them depending on where you choose to plug in. I think increasingly organizations are relying more and more on predictive and prescriptive. I would even argue COVID has done that, because, the world got comfortable with yesterdays, right, and knowledge of yesterday, until COVID hit, and it just changed our parameters around. And so the whole focus on trying to be able to predict has I think become very important. And I would also tell you, advanced analytics has also evolved in the sense that, decision makers are now able to live with directionality in some cases and abandon explainability for prediction, because and that's why you see, I think, the rise of machine learning and those types of methodologies. We've done that for eons in some other domains like plate tectonics, where we're very good at explaining but horrible at predicting, right? And so that's kind of the nature of the beast, even in business, as COVID informed us. And so we have to constantly juggle using advanced analytics for these two purposes. And so we use a lot of very complicated, and advanced analytics in that prediction and prescriptive space, whether it's promotional optimization, whether it's, market structure and those types of analytics to understand the market, whether it's forecasting, right, and being able to predict what I would call possible futures, right, and rather than just probabilities of what might happen. you know it's shifting to possibilities of what might happen, which is a slightly different nuance when you think about it, right, which requires, again, a lot of complicated analytics to get there. But these are all examples of, the evolution of data science, which kind of combines that multivariate statistics and predictive modeling, and, with an understanding of technology, machine learning, and algorithmic ways of exploring data, and a business relevance. How do you bring all that together at the end of the day to make sense of what the business actually needs?